Good morning, all. Able to hear me?
Good morning, Naveen.
Yeah. Any questions before I start? Yeah, any questions?
Good from my end.
Okay. So we'll continue. Let me log in into SAP. So controlling area, we are looking at a recap session on controlling area. Okay. As you know, the path SPRO, SAP reference IMG, controlling, general controlling, organization. Okay. Maintain controlling area. Okay. KP transaction code. So we have already discussed what are these three options. Right? Copy, delete if you are already having. Okay. Then I'm just going to click on maintain controlling area. Okay. Our controlling area is, click on position. Our controlling area X000. We have already created. Okay. Okay. So same thing I have explained. What is control? We have created controlling area. We have created controlling area. So here I have selected two options. Okay. We have selected two options here. Okay. So here, you know the difference between these two. Anyone have a questions on this? Controlling area same as company code, cross company code costing. Okay. Okay. And one more thing. So here we have given currency type as a group currency, 30. And here I have given currency as an USD. Okay. So can I take here currency as an INR? Can I take currency as an INR or euro? Can I give? Here I am taking, okay. Here I am taking currency type as 30 and here I am giving euro currency. So is it okay?
No, it is not.
Why? Where it?
Because the parent company is
Okay, group currency is
US.
USD. And here I have given 30, group currency is 30. But here I have given euro. So where it will check? Whether your 30 currency is a euro or USD, where it will check? Okay, group currency I have given 30. That's fine, not an issue. But here I have given currency as an euro. So where system will go and check? Where it will compare? Where we have done the configuration? Which transaction code we have done? Can I show you?
Yeah, I'm unable to remember that.
Yeah. In the transaction code SCC4, you remember SCC4? Okay. We have created our group currency as, you can see, 800 client USD. So whatever currency you are going to mention, this is our client, correct? 800 client, right? And here, whatever currency you are going to mention, so that will become your group currency type 30. So here it will compare, it will check here what currency, whenever I say 30, then there is nothing but the current in control, what you call our client 800, we have selected group currency as a USD. This is nothing but group currency, nothing but currency type 30. So whatever currency you are giving 30 and it should be match, whatever currency you are going to mention here, that should be matched with this. Understood? You can see here. Currency euro does not match with currency type 30. Means what it is doing? It is whenever I said we have already done the configuration here. So USD currency is matching in client 800. We have given group currency as an USD. But here in controlling area currency, we are selecting currency type as a 30. But we are selecting currency as an euro. So immediately what system will do in the backend? It will compare your controlling area currency setting type. What is the currency type we have given and what is the currency we are using? And immediately it will go and it will check here. But here it is a deviating. Then the system will throw an error message. So immediately you need to go and check.
So
Okay.
even group currency also we can set it up with euro, right?
Sorry.
Not only dollar.
Sorry.
So even a group currency also we can
Yeah,
euro,
you
right?
can anything, but you need to mention here.
Okay.
You need to mention here any currency. Here, whatever currencies are there, almost all 224 currency types are there. Currencies are there. You can mention anything. Okay, for example, you are selected your group currency as an INR. Then here your 30 currency type will become INR.
So not only currency type, currency also same.
Should match, yes. So means 30 means here whatever in SEC for transaction code, whatever currency you are going to mention for your client, that will become your group currency. That can be USD, that can be Euro, that can be INR, that can be anything. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So don't forget this. So here what happens in interview point? Same thing. Here if I give a different currency type, what system will throw an error message? Where it will go and it will compare. Okay. Next. One second. Okay. So here. So as I said that here, it will check. You need to give your chart of accounts. Okay. Your fiscal year variant. Okay. Your fiscal year variant. And okay. Already we discussed about this. And I said that we are going to discuss these particular options little later. Okay. And we have assignment of company codes already we have done. So what we have done, we need to select your controlling area. Okay. And one more question here. So what is the option we follow? What is the option we are following? One controlling area. What is the
So
option?
many company codes.
One controlling area. We are mapped to
Many company codes.
many company codes. Number of company codes. Means one is one n methodology. Number of company codes. Okay. 1:n methodology. 1:n methodology. It is possible. It is possible. Okay. And one more thing, the same question can be asked in a different way. One company code can be assigned to number of controlling areas. Is this possible? Is this possible?
We know.
Company code. One company code can be assigned Snoop. One company code can have only one controlling area. One controlling area can have multiple company codes. So no. So system will throw an error message. Okay. System.
So even there is one option, right? Company code as controlling area.
Then you can have a multiple company controlling areas. You can have
Okay.
each company code. You need to have each individual controlling areas. I'll show you that.
Yeah, because when I was working for Siemens, they're following the same company code as controlling area.
Okay, maybe that's what. So they don't have
Yes.
intercompany transactions, and it means understood.
Yes, sir.
An error message. Okay, so what does it mean in the sense? For example, we are following here. So for example, if I want 1:1 methodology, this is called 1:1 methodology. So 1:1 methodology, 1:n methodology. Okay, and one more we have 1:1 methodology. Okay, so what do you mean by that? Here, one controlling area will have a multiple company codes. For example, X000. X000 can have multiple company codes. For example, X100, X101, X102. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is. So one controlling area will connect it to multiple company codes. So what are the, when it is, when it is possible and what are the advantages with this? Okay. But here 1:1 methodology in the sense, for example, X000, one controlling area, X001, one controlling area, X002, one controlling area. Okay. So we have individual. So individual controlling areas. Right? So what does it mean? When you have a multiple controlling areas, okay, and it connected to single company codes, and what is the disadvantage with this? What is the disadvantage with this? Yes, what is the disadvantage with this? If I'm having one single company code is having single controlling area.
Then cross-company transactions are not possible.
Cross company code transactions are not possible. Intercompany cross company code costing. Cross company code costing is not possible, which means intercompany transactions, because it is considered as in different companies. Intercompany transactions are not possible. Is this clear?
Yes,
Now,
sir.
did I answer? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So next one. What is, so we have covered this. Define controlling area. X000, this is already we discussed. Okay. Assign company code to controlling area. Okay. Assign company code we have done. 30. Default assigned to combination of. So let me check here ledgers. So whether it is automatically this is there or not. Is it assigned or not? Let me check here. Okay. Ledger settings. Okay. And go to SPRO. Okay. Go to SPRO. I have given the path here. You can check. Financial global settings. Okay, let me go here. SPRO. Press back button. Press back button. Press back button. Okay, it's already saved. Oops. Ignore this message. Okay, this part is done. Okay, just check ledgers. Okay, financial accounting global settings, ledgers. Okay, ledgers. Okay, global settings, ledgers. Okay, check the ledger settings. Define. Okay. Okay, here you can check. Ignore this message, warning message. So check your zero ledger. Select your zero ledger. Okay, and check the company code. Ignore the message and continue. Okay, go to company code. Go to company code settings. Okay, ignore the message and continue. So what is my company code? X100. X100. You can see here X100. Okay, you can see local currency type, nothing but. Okay, local currency is nothing but when we created a company code, from there you got local currency type 10. Okay, and from where we got global currency 30, where we got, from where we got, not from SEC for here. When we assigned controlling area to company code, when we assigned controlling area currency type, what we have taken? 30, correct? So from there, it has picked global currency type as 30. Clear? Any questions? Any questions here? We have assigned 30 and it is taken. Okay, next one, what are the things we have assigned? What are the things we have assigned? Okay, now you can see second FI currency. You can see here fiscal year. You remember we have assigned K4, we have assigned posting period variant and second FI currency. You can see first FI currency 30, first reporting currency and group reporting currency. Okay, if I assign 20 here, then okay, this it won't update. Okay, if you assigned group currency, right, then it will update. Your controlling area currency is different from your group currency. Okay, then what it will do, it will update only here only, global currency only it will update, but controlling area currency I have taken 20. Then here it will show it as a currency type percent. It won't update here. Second FI currency, it won't update because it is a common between your FI group currency and CO group currency. That is the reason it has been updated. Clear, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Clear? Yeah. Next. Just observe, go and observe. So let me show you once again. No need of action. Just check whether you have done the configuration correct or not. So I'll show you once again. So SPRO, SAP reference ING, okay, financial accounting. The screenshots are there in this material. I have already shared the material. Financial accounting global settings, ledgers, ledger, define settings for ledger and currency type. So here you need to execute. Click on execute button and leading ledger is zero ledger. So click on zero ledger, right? and select your company code. Select your, company code settings for the ledger and ignore the message and click on position button. Click on position button and give your company code X000. Okay, now you can check here. Okay, what is your local currency? What is your group currency? This is the first step. And here you need to check what is the fiscal year variant it has taken, fiscal year variant, posting period variant, and what is your first FI currency and second FI currency. You can see. Clear, everyone? If you have taken your CO currency type as in 20, then it won't appear here because it is not second FI currency then. Okay. Any questions here?
No, sir.
Any questions? Okay. Let me. Okay. Sometimes, okay. So here, if you get, sometimes you will get after at the time of saving. Okay. If you save, you will find some error here. We are not getting that error. Okay. I have copied that. I'll show you that error. You can see that error. I have copied. Sometimes after saving this, you will get this kind of error. Check if postings are already existent company code. I have taken the previous company codes by instead of X100, X101. So just ignore the company codes. So you can check, you will find this kind of error. So, but did we posted any entries in company codes? Did we posted any entries in company codes?
No.
No, but we are getting this error. This is nothing but it's a SAP product bug. Okay, this is a SAP product bug. Okay, so what we need to do in the sense, whenever we are getting this error, this kind of error, SAP product error, because it's clearly mentioned that we have not posted any entries at, but system is throwing an error message stating that check if postings already exist in Y100, Y101, Y102 company code, correct? So here, okay, then what we need to do? So normally it won't appear, but in case, okay, transaction code, okay, so OBA5. So what we need to do? We need to convert this error message into warning messages. So make a note of it. In case if it is a product error messages, so we have an access to convert that error message into warning message. So the transaction code is OBA5. Let me show you that. OBA5. Okay. Converting error message into warning message. Okay. Converting. Okay, I'll write here. Converting error message into warning message. So what you need to do? You need to double click on, okay. You need to double click on error message. Double click on error message. Then here it will show check if postings already exist in company codes. Okay. So this is message number FINC underscore AC doc underscore CUST 116 11. This is a message number. I have underlined this. Okay. Because last time in the class we have done this rectification. So go to OBA5. Go to OBA5. Okay, I'm taking here /n OBA5 /n OBA5. Okay, here application area, it is asking for application area. Okay, application area. 1 second. OBA5 transaction code. Remember this transaction code. Okay. Application area, it is asking for. Okay, what is an application area? So in the error message, let me show you what is application area. Okay, this is FINC_AC doc. Okay. AC doc CUST. This is message number. Leave the message number. So what is the this one? Under message number FINC_AC doc _CUST. Okay. CUST is till cust. Okay. This particular one is considered as an application area. So type that application area here. Type that application area here. Just copy and paste here. Just copy and paste here. Okay. Okay. And click on continue. After giving application area, click on continue. So I'll just type here. I'll just type here because I can't copy FINC. Okay. FINS _ AC doc _ okay CUST. Just type whatever error message application area. Okay, click on continue. Click on continue. I have copied the same thing. Click on continue. So here you can see here 116 I have given as a check if postings already exist, converted into warning to it was error earlier standard. Now I have mentioned it as a W. If you don't have this message, then what you need to do, click on new entries. Click on new entries. Okay. So you need to type message number. What is the message number here? Go to the error message. What is my error message number? 116. Okay. Username is not required. Username is not required. You can see here on the bottom, I have copied the same thing. Okay. Okay. Online, just give warning, W, warning. Okay. Okay. And warning. And okay. Next, click on save. Click on save. Okay. It's already there. So that is the reason it is not accepted and already exists with the same key. So just once you mention here, then 116 error, automatically text will be captured here, and standard is this particular 116 is standard error. So it will show here as an error. And after that, click on save button. Then it will appear like this. It will appear like this. Press back button. This will appear like this. And then next, all the errors will be converted. All the errors in the sense belongs to this message number will be converted from error to warning. Again, I'm telling you can't convert, you're not supposed to convert everything as a error to warning. Only acceptable one only, product errors only. You can see that we have not posted anything, but system is throwing an error message. So that is nothing but a product. Clear? So, okay. Once you are done this, then you won't get any error message. You will get only warning messages like this. Clear? Any questions?
Naveen, I have a doubt.
Please.
So how do we differentiate between these product errors and the manual errors?
Sorry? The
How
same
do we
thing.
differentiate?
Product SAP. Normally, what happens is here we will clearly mention. What is it? We will clearly understood that we have not posted any entries. Clear? But still we are getting an error in the sense it is nothing but a system bug. Right? In case we are not able to make out whether it is a system error or user configuration error or anything, then what we will do in a normal scenario in the sense we will raise a request to SAP to identify whether, because as a consultant we can't read every error. So we will send a request to SAP to look into that particular error. So you will get revert back from SAP whether it is an user error, then you need to check your configuration. If it is a product error, then we need to convert that error into a warning error. Hope it's clear.
Got it.
Normally 99.9% cases, we will send a request to, we will send it to same, what we call SAP only.
Okay.
Yeah. in real time.
So in real time, we need to have approvals before converting the error messages,
Not
right?
required.
Not required.
Not required.
Okay.
Not required because approvals are not required because we need to send. That is the only thing we need to raise a request. A simple we need to send.
Okay.
The SAP is revert back is nothing but kind of approval. Okay.
And is there any way to check if someone has converted the error messages to warning messages?
Same thing. You can whatever error messages you have, you need to go and you need to check here itself.
Okay, if someone has done that, it will appear here.
See if someone has already done that converted from error to warning, then here it will display and same time username here clear in real time it will be ID will be appeared.
Okay, okay. That
Okay.
is okay.
Who
Yeah.
has done and same time if someone has already worked on that, then you won't get this error.
Yeah,
You won't get this error message. When I said save, it will
correct.
everything throw into warnings only.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it. Thank you.
Okay. So just have captured everything with a screenshot. 1 second. Okay. Okay. So here, let me do. Okay. So let me go back again. So we will discuss. Okay. So here, let me go. Once again, I'll go to the controlling area part, general controlling area. Okay. Maintain controlling area. Okay. Maintain controlling area. Okay. KP. Okay. So I'll go to X 000. My controlling area already we discussed. So let me do it again. So here, what is this one? X 000. X 000. Okay, what is X 000? What is X 000? Okay, what is this? This is nothing but cost center. Cost center standard hierarchy. Cost center standard hierarchy. What do you mean by cost center standard hierarchy? It will display the structure of library of cost centers. You know what do you mean by cost center? Department wise expenses, right? Departmental wise expenses, right? Any individual expenses are nothing but you will consider it as a cost center. Cost center. So there is nothing but cost center standard hierarchy. Cost center standard structure of the cost centers. Clear? What is the cost center? Okay. What is cost center? Already we discussed about cost centers, but still again I'll reiterate. What do you mean by cost center? Cost centers, nothing but departmental expenses. Departmental expenses or location expenses. Location expenses or branch expenses. Branch expenses. Like anything is nothing but a cost center. It collect information only regarding cost. That's it. It won't include any revenue. Okay. To collect the cost departmental expenses. To collect the departmental expenses. Okay. Cost center is nothing but it represents the departmental location or division or division expenses. Okay. So it will collect what are the departments are there, canteen department, purchasing, whatever expenses individually. Okay. Okay. So in-depth discussions we will do in controlling module. Okay. Okay, here cost center standard hierarchy can be defined maximum, and this cost center standard hierarchy we are linking to controlling area. We are linking to controlling area. So here cost center standard hierarchy can be given up to 10 digits, maximum of 10 digits. It could be numeric or alphanumeric or alpha, anything. So here I am taking seeing my controlling, anything you can take in real time, right? So here for easy to reference purpose, what I am doing, whatever controlling area digits I have taken. Okay, so same thing I'm taking X triple zero. It could be anything. It could be anything. Again, I'm telling you. In real time, this naming convention will be given by your project manager. Okay, up to 10-digit code we can it can be numeric or alphanumeric. Okay. Okay, we are following 4-digit code because anything you can give. Again, I'm reiterating. Okay. 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 What is cost center hierarchy? It defines structure of the cost centers. Okay. All cost centers we can create under this group. Now we have created cost center standard hierarchy, and all the cost centers, whatever cost centers we will get, so that will be created under this hierarchy. This hierarchy. Clear? This would be mandatory. Okay. So just click on save button. Next. Okay. Okay. So in our financial module, FI module, we have a general ledger accounting, accounts payable, accounts receivable, right? Asset accounting, banking sub-modules are there, right? So in cost center also controlling module also, we have a sub-modules. Okay. N number of components are there, for example. Okay. Okay. CO also, controlling also. Okay. For example, CO also any number of components. Any number of components like FI model. Okay, so now how? So here you can click on active components, activate components, right? And if nothing is there, then you need to press new entries. Then you need to press new entries. Okay. Okay, click on new entries. Okay, click on new entries. Okay. Okay, here already we discussed fiscal year. Okay, we already discussed going concern concept. Okay, going concern concept we follow. So that is the reason we have taken some year from which data you need to maintain and till what date. Okay. So here cost center accounting. Okay, cost center we need to activate or not. Okay, enable the cost center accounting. Next one, enable the order management. This is okay. Just select everything, and we are going to discuss in CO module each and everything. So this is nothing but cost center. We are making activate. Okay, initially it will be in deactivate. So last time when we discussed at that particular point of time. So for this controlling area, we are activating cost center accounting, and we are activated order management. We have activated order management. Next one, commitment management. Clear? Okay. And this is activity based costing. This is nothing but profitability analysis. So this we will activate later stages. when we start our controlling module, CO module, at that particular point of time, we will come back to this particular screen again and we will do profitability analysis module, activate. Clear? Till that I am deactivating. Its component is not active. Okay. Enable project system, sales order, cost objects, okay, commitment management, okay. What is the purpose and all the stuff we will discuss in CO module. Okay. So when we start our controlling module, this particular screen itself is take 2 to 3 sessions, 2 to 3 days to discuss about this particular screen. Clear, everyone? So just have an idea. So what are the, in controlling FI to CO model, what are the basic components you are going to activate? One is cost centers. These are nothing but submodules in CO. Order management, commitment management, activity based, nothing but profitability analysis. Okay. So whenever you are activate this, you can see here. Okay. So here again, once we save this, then this will be activated, costing based COPA or margin analysis. So as of now, I'm going to deactivate this one. Clear? So again, we are going to come back when we do our CO module. When we, okay, CO module, when we're, okay, just click on save button. Click on save button. So click on save. If any messages, just ignore this message. Ignore this message. Okay. Assignment of company codes already done, correct? So press back button. Press back button. Okay. This part is completed. Any questions here? Any questions? From years practice, try to complete with your company codes controlling area part. If already done, then it's well and good. Okay. Next one. What are the things we have covered? This part errors we have already discussed. Okay. CO area we have already discussed. Okay. In CO, the settings are very limited. The concept is very big, very big. Okay. Concept wise, it's very huge, but configuration is very less. Okay. But in what is the difference? Again, I'm telling you, in FI, the concept is very much less, but configuration is more. Clear? Here in CO, configuration is very less, but concept is very huge. Clear? Okay. Next. Analysis would be more in the CO module. This versions we'll discuss. Yeah, CO versions. This is already done, but still I'll show you once again. Okay, theoretically, we will discuss more in theoretical time, but overview point, I'll discuss versions. Okay, in controlling module, all CO data, okay, whatever postings we are going to do, okay, other modules to CO or within the CO, clear? So where it will do, whatever we do, that will be plan data, actual data, it will save into versions. Okay. Whatever data we are going to post, the entire data will be stored in versions. Okay, what type of data we will have normally? We will have plan data and actual data. So both will save in versions. Both will be saved in versions. So what it is saying, it controls, okay, whether allow to store plan data, actual data, whether allow to store WIP, work in progress, and variance. Okay, what it will control, we will discuss in later, but just overview I'm giving. What it will do, what kind of data it want to store, whether it allow to store plan data, actual data, whether allow to store work in progress data or variance. Okay, so each version Each version, it represent one valuation view. So there are total 3 types of valuations. Remember this, very important. 3 types of valuations. Again and again we are going to discuss on valuation. Okay, so what are that? Legal valuation, profit center valuation, group valuation. Clear? So what do you mean by legal valuation? What do you mean by profit center valuation? And what do you mean by group valuation? So whenever, what in general I'll say, what do you mean by legal valuation? If you are valuating company code wise, individual company code profits you are valuating, then that is considered as a legal valuation. Understood? What do you mean by legal valuation? If you want to check only company code wise profit and losses, balance sheet, each individual company code, then that is considered as a legal valuation. Then what do you mean by profit center? Individual profit center wise, you have created n number of profit center, and individual profit center wise, not company code. Okay, you want to check the profits according to profit center wise, then that is considered as a profit center valuation. Next one, group valuation, nothing but consolidation. All the company codes you are creating under one particular head and you want to do the valuation, then that is considered as a group valuation. So how many types of valuations we have? Legal valuation, profit center valuation, group valuation. Legal valuation is nothing but individual company code wise. If you are valuating, then that is considered as a legal valuation. If profit center wise you are valuating, then that is considered as a profit center valuation. Group valuation, nothing but consolidating all the group X100, X101, X102, and under a group company called trading partner called X000 we have created. So if you are consolidating and valuating, then that is considered as a group valuations. Clear? And what are the controls version will do? So what do you mean by version? Version is nothing but where the data, CO data will be stored. That is known as a versions in CO. Okay, version. Okay, what version will do? Version controls the planning parameters, price calculation, revaluation of activities, primary cost components, right? Primary cost component split. That is nothing we will discuss in depth when we do our CO model. But meanwhile, what do you mean by version? It will store CO data, the data which is taken from other modules or the actual postings which are done in CO. So the complete data will be stored under versions. Clear? And what is the default version in CO? Version 0. This is a version 0. Everything will be stored under 0 version. SAP predefined versions for actual data and in legal valuation, where it will store. Okay, in version 0 under legal valuation, you know what do you mean by legal valuation? What do you mean by legal valuation? Yeah. Yes, please, someone can answer. What do you mean by legal valuations? Individual company code valuation is nothing but a legal valuation. So here it will store actual data, right? Version 0 always save actual data in legal valuation and also possible to save planned data. Clear? Both the data it will show under legal valuation. One is actual data and planned data. We'll discuss what is legal actual data and planned data. 0 version is predefined by SAP. 0 version is predefined by SAP. Okay. Actual values in legal valuation are always stored in version 0. Same thing. Not possible to store in any other version. If user defined versions are there, if we are creating any version, then the actual values in legal valuation will be stored under 0 version only, SAP predefined version only, but not possible to store in any other version. Clear? 0 version values only settled to, why 0 version values only settled to financial accounting. Okay. This is already discussed. So next one we discussed what are the parallel versions, right? What do you mean by parallel versions? This is nothing but delta versions. Okay. Versions represent other than legal valuation. Okay. Other than legal valuation. So what are the other valuations we have? Other than legal valuation, whatever other valuations are there, that is nothing but your profit center valuation and group valuation. Then they are considered as a parallel valuations or parallel versions, or you can call it as a delta versions. What are the delta versions? Apart from your legal valuation, okay, whatever other valuations are there or other versions are there, okay, apart from your zero version, all other versions are known as a delta versions or parallel versions. Okay, so who has to define? We need to define, user has to define. Okay, we need to define separate versions for group valuation and profit center valuation. Legal valuation we can't define, it will automatically created by the system itself, that is zero version. But for group valuation and profit center valuation, we need to define a separate versions. Okay, only actual data saved in parallel valuation versions and not possible to save planned data. What kind of data it will store in whatever version we are going to create? So in that, what kind of data it will store? It will store only actual data, not planned data. In parallel versions, whatever versions user create, in that only actual data will be get saved, not planned data. Where it will store planned data, that we'll discuss. Below is the SAP pre-delivered versions. One is zero version. Actual data in legal valuation. Always, okay, should use version 0 for actual in legal valuation. Next one, OKO. OKO, okay. This is nothing, or GVL. These are the SAP predefined actual data in group valuation. OPC, okay, PCV. This is nothing but SAP predefined, or you can call it as an OPC or PCV. So this actual data for profit center valuation. Okay, so this is nothing but possible to define user defined version. So we are going to link to user defined versions. So I will create in our next sessions. So what I'll do, I'll stop here itself for today. So already we have done maintain versions, whether you remember or not. So zero version we have created. Okay. We have assigned what are the things we need to do, controlling area. This part we have already completed. So this you remember or not? Kindly check today. Okay. Kindly check today. I have already shared the material to your respective email IDs. Okay. And I'll kindly check. So this options we have already done. This options we have already done in the practical part. Okay. This part we have already done. And CO number ranges also we have done. Okay. CO number ranges also we have done. Yeah, this part you remember or not? So we have assigned everything. Wherever plan is there, we have assigned it to plan. Wherever actuals are there, we have assigned it to actuals. Okay. So see here, plan and actual. So here we have selected. Clear? So try to check it. Once if you have any queries, okay. So we'll discuss on Monday on this. Already done in during FI settings. The same thing yesterday only I have updated this. So we have already completed this part. Okay. So to Monday, we'll start with the currency settings, currency types. With this, we will complete our FI complete settings and we will start GL module from Monday onwards, Monday or Tuesday. Once we'll discuss about currency types, then next we will start our GL introduction part. But meanwhile, before that, you have a Saturday and Sunday timings. So till here, I know long gap is there. So again, I'm telling you, if you can check any queries, please post me in WhatsApp individually, not in the group. So post me your issues so that Monday we will check your queries, and then next we will discuss about currency types. But 2 days, try to practice whatever things we have covered. If you stuck somewhere, or just check out the recordings at least, check out the material at least. If you are not able to practice, sorry,
And also, sir, yesterday and today's class notes in
class
group.
notes you didn't receive? Sorry, I didn't get
No,
you.
yesterday we didn't share any material, sir.
You didn't receive any material? No, I have shared.
No, yesterday we didn't receive.
Let me show you that. Let me show you that. If your email IDs are correct or not, let me know. I only shared, not a front office. Front office is not there now. So I am only sharing the materials. One second. One second. Raju Sriram. Yeah, everyone. I have sent everyone. Rohit.
Yes, sir, received, sir.
Sorry,
Yeah, received, sir.
that's what. Only it is not delivered to Rohit. Rohit, are you there?
Yeah.
Rohit, is it your email ID is correct? Let me. $29, right? Rohit. So,
Yes.
there is an error from my end. Is it correct? DERO.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is correct, right? Okay, let me again, I'll resend again. Rest all have you received?
I also haven't received
So
mail.
is it the same email ID?
Yes.
It is there in the, this is the same email ID, right?
Yes, yes,
Soumya SAP 14.
yes.
Yeah, it is included in the same way in the formula also. What is that, Soumya? 9, right? B9, right? Oh, yours is not added.
Hmm.
Sorry. Not there. Siddha. Raju Sriram. One second. Yeah, now I'll share it again for everyone. Kindly check and let me know. Okay. Hope
Yes.
you got the recordings, yesterday's recording.
Yeah.
Thank you all. See you on Monday at 8:30 session.
Thank you so much.
I'll share it immediately, the material who haven't not received. So kindly check it and let me know. Thank you all.
Thank you.